Let's play.
Aishwarya on strike. Loud cheers in the ground. This one's called a no ball. So Aishwarya gets a free hit. Just few minutes back, Aishwarya had hit the first ball for 4. This time she tries to do that again, but there's no connection between bat and ball. Dot ball. Oh, that was an attempt by Chaitanya to pick that up. Couldn't hold on to the ball. There was an edge. Aishwarya gets a life. In the air. Om Prakash comes on the ball very quick. There was a call for run. A wrong call because that's a wicket lost. That's one thing that needs to be avoided in the very first over of the match. With that fall of wicket, because it was run out, Aishwarya goes back on strike. Very good start by Mansa as of now. Full ball converted into a low full toss. Played towards mid-off. Call for no run. That's a perfect call. No need to run for that. Last ball of the over in the air. Raviraj drops that again. That's the second catch dropped in this over. But Mansa should be happy and DMS Conquerors should be happy. They have not considered any boundary in this over. The batters will walk out now. And the new set of batters. The captain of KP11, Tejas Ahiwale, and Prathamesh opening the batting. And Dheeraj for DMS Conquerors, who showed tremendous display of bowling in the last match, will be willing to continue the form that he had in the last match. Loud cheers from the dugout of DMS Conquerors. This is how it has been every time DMS has played. A lot of support coming from the dugout. The dugout of DMS is on my right hand side of the commentary box. On the left hand side, there is KP11 who also tries to make some noise now. Prathamesh takes the strike. He will be facing Dheeraj. DMS will be looking to keep the score as low as it was in the last match. KP, on the other hand, would like to double that score. And that's why we are in a treat for an absolutely thunderous encounter between DMS and KP11. And there's a lot of crowd in the ground at this moment. Beautiful atmosphere. Not very sunny. It's breezy weather. And now you can hear the noise that comes from every part of the ground. There we go. Start of the first over. Fantastic delivery. Right on the money. That ball was in the stumps line. Little bit of lower heights and the woodwork would have been shattered. Good start by Dheeraj. Lower full toss. Omi is fast on that ball. Single denied by Tejas there. Don't want to lose unnecessary wickets. Getting run out. But that was very fast of Omi to reach to the ball and throw it back to the bowler. So 2 dot balls. तीसरा बॉल फाइन लेग की तरफ खेला है. सिंगल के साथ स्ट्राइक को रोटेट करेंगे. तेजस अहिवाले आएंगे स्ट्राइक पे. A lot of communication between DMS Conquerors. Absolutely required. Tejas will play in this inning for the first time against Dheeraj. Juicy encounter. The ball was outside off. Tejas wanted to whack it. Couldn't get a connection. But that execution of the delivery will give confidence to Dheeraj, who's been absolutely fantastic in the field with the ball. This one plays straight back to the bowler. Another dot ball here. Last ball of the over. Nothing much considered as of now by Dheeraj. This one's played towards mid-wicket. A quick single between the batsmen. Good running between the wickets. That has messed up by Chaitanya Kulkarni in very rare scenario. He doesn't miss those. And that's the end of the over. A brilliant bowling performance by Dheeraj. He's being applauded by the dugout and the fellow team members. The semi-finalists of tomorrow would like to ask Dheeraj what has he eaten today for the breakfast. So after 2 overs, it's 2 with loss of 2 wickets. And Effaz Sheikh comes on the ball. What a delivery. Effaz will definitely think that millimeters inside, and that would be a wicket of Tejas falling for Effaz. This pair of strike bowlers, Effaz and Dheeraj, has worked fantastic for DMS Conquerors. Outside of delivery, a little bit too much outside, called wide. Tejas keeps his calm, doesn't go to touch that ball at all, and gets an extra delivery along with an extra run. Short ball, whacked it, mid-wicket. That's a 6. The first maximum of the over. What a brilliant shot that was. It was a short delivery. Tejas was probably expecting that. He got behind the ball in the line and whacked it over mid-wicket for 6. A big bash. First maximum of the innings. That should give him a lot of confidence, ease out a lot of pressure on the KP11, who have been put under pressure by DMS's strike bowlers. A short ball played in the same direction for the same result. This was pulled for 6 runs. Second 6 of the over. Tejas Ahiwal is showing his class. Coming back and from the pressure. Delivering for his team. Getting back-to-back sixes. That went high in the air. That also got some distance. And that's the second maximum of the over. Pulls out, Tejas pulls out of that delivery. Guys, you have to keep it down, huh? Well, let me say this very clear. The sledging will be okay until you're not disrespecting or insulting anyone. Both the dugouts, I know this is a heated moment and this is a very big encounter, but we have to keep it down, all right? You sledge as much as you want. Do not insult. Do not disrespect anyone. Let's get back to the match, guys. We are in for a fantastic match here. Let's not ruin it for anyone. Everybody needs to remember this is the game of gentlemen and we have to keep the sportsman spirit alive. We are all from the same company, same team. So let's not get divided over a small game. Let's get back to the fun. All right. After those two juicy sixes, Tejas Sahiwale pulls out of the delivery because of some change in the field. The scoreboard 15 for 2 after 2.3 overs. FR shake on the attack to Tejas Sahiwale. Fourth ball of the over, smacked it in the same area for 6. That was over mid-wicket for third 6 of the over. Now the scoreboard looks like running very fast. Another short ball high in the air. Will that be picked up? There's a fielder under it. Oh, what a great attempt that was. A brilliant attempt. But she couldn't hold on to the ball. Tejas gets a life. FRs had a chance of redemption there. He had created an opportunity for himself and DMS Conquerors to pull back from those fires of sixes. But then the player could not hold on to it. But wonderful attempt into the field. Was applauded by everybody here. And last ball of the over now. FRs to Prathamesh. Full ball high in the air. On the top of long on. Played in the DMS Conquerors dugout for a 6. That was a full delivery. Prathamesh got absolutely behind that delivery and smacked it for a maximum. And this 6 takes the scoreboard to 28 after 3 overs. 28 for 2 runs, 2 wickets. Tejas Sahiwale playing on 20 of 8 deliveries with 3 sixes. Prathamesh Sane playing on 7 of 4 balls with 1 6. And Dheeraj Goswami, the best bowler of the day, comes back onto the attack for the last time today. That was a similar ball towards FRs had bowled last time, but Tejas couldn't get any elevation. It went in the same direction, but grounded shot and single denied by Tejas. So he will hold on to the strike. Dheeraj to Tejas once again. Full toss ball played in the mid-wicket region. Very good field in the deep. He definitely saved 3 runs for his team there. Let's make sure that the batsman bowler, nobody is disturbed when the ball is being bowled. Very good attempt into the field. Single brings Prathamesh back on strike. Another full ball played over fine leg for 6 runs. Prathamesh Sane joins the party. Gets that 6 over fine leg. The scoreboard has picked up some speed now. Moving a little bit quickly. Outside of ball, play straight. There are 2 fielders under it. And still it goes for 4. A mistake in the field, costing 4 runs to the team. DMS Conquerors concede 4 runs there. Fifth ball played on the cover side for single. Sensible cricket by Prathamesh. He's got the 4 and a 6 of the over. Rotates the strike, brings back the captain on strike. Last ball of the over and last ball of Dheeraj Goswami for today. That was in the slot. Missed by Tejas. It takes the inside edge. Could have gone onto the stump. But just lucky enough not to get that played on. that hits his leg and falls to the bowler to be picked up. That's the end of the fourth over, after which the score is 40 runs. 40 runs with loss of 2 wickets. Both the openers going strong at this moment, looking good in the field. Tejas Ahiwale on 21 of 11 and Prathamesh Sane has covered up. He is playing on 18 of 7 now. And now DMS Conquerors has called upon Raviraj Sapar to bowl the 5th over of the innings. Will he be able to work some magic and get a breakthrough for DMS Conquerors? They are counting on his experience. It's the only question of execution. If he does that to the perfection, they will get it. First ball in the air. There's a fielder under it. Om Prakash calls for it. He takes it. Yes. Raviraj Sapar breaks this partnership. Prathamesh Sane is caught out. First success coming in for DMS Conquerors, and they are absolutely pumped up. Deservingly so. They were in a desperate need of wicket here, and Raviraj has worked his magic. That was a juicy delivery. Prathamesh was lured into playing that in the air, and Om Prakash doesn't make any mistakes in the field. Very well caught. Fall of first wicket brings Akshay Survase on strike. He will be partnering Tejas into this first innings. Like we expected, this is going fantastic for the crowd. Low full toss played straight back to the bowler. Fantastic work by Raviraj in his own follow through. Picks up the ball with one hand. No attempt by batsman. Raviraj with the third ball of the over. Right into the block hole. Grounded shot played towards Om Prakash, who picks up the ball. Single conceded there again. That single takes the scoreboard to 41 of 3. Tejas shuffled across and plays it on the mid wicket. 6 runs, big bash maximum considered once again. Tejas shuffled across the outside off. That is his favorite area. Looks like, because he has played all the sixes on that side. This was the 4th one of the innings. Once more shuffled. Once more thrashed it on top of long on. 6 runs. Big bash maximum coming in second time in this over. And this is how KP11 have got to their 50 score. They are 53 for 3. Raviraj changes the angle, goes round the wicket. That's called no ball. There comes a free hit for Tejas Ahiwale now. Raviraj is trying to create an angle for Tejas where the ball will be going away from him outside off. That's what he was trying to do, but that was too much outside. So that's called no ball. Free hit coming in. There was a demand for a 6, but Tejas couldn't get a good connection on that ball. Raviraj will be pleased with that. Doesn't concede a run off that ball. That's the end of the 5th over, after which the score is 54 for 3. Last 12 deliveries of this innings are remaining now. With me in the commentary box, joining our own favorite commentator, Neeraj Roy.
थैंक यू समीर. अभी KP11 का स्कोर 54 रन 3 विकेट के लॉस पर तेजस 15 बॉल में 33 रन बना के खेल रहे हैं। तेजस ही बोला ना भाई। स्ट्राइक पे हैं अक्षय और एफास बॉलिंग करते हुए। ये पॉइंट की तरफ खेल दिया, गली की तरफ जाते हुए 4 रन अक्षय ने अपने हाथ खोलते हुए। स्कोर जा पहुंचा 58 रन। शॉर्ट बॉल और ये लॉग ऑन की तरफ घुमा दिया। अच्छी फील्डिंग वहां पर ओमी की, 3 रन सेव किए।
What a fantastic effort that was. He almost turned into a footballer, but a fantastic judgment saved 3 runs for this team.
अब स्ट्राइक पे आए हैं तेजस।
Extra fielder being put on the onside now. Playing with the field of 5 and 4. 5 on the on, 4 on the off. Lot of protection from long on till mid wicket. There is one sweeper cover. There is one in the cow corner.
शॉर्ट बॉल और लेग साइड की तरफ घुमा दिया और ये अच्छा कैच, देवेश का ये अच्छा कैच, वहां पर विकेट गिरता हुआ।
And that change of field has brought some luck back to DMS Conquerors. They have picked up a very important wicket of the captain of KP11, Tejas Ahiwale. He goes out for 33, scored of 16 deliveries with 5 massive sixes. And Effa Sheikh, who was taken to Londres in this last over, gets his redemption. Picks up the batsman that was troubling him the most. Tejas walks out to a lot of applause, but then the DMS's dugout is also as pumped up. They were in need, desperate need of this wicket, and Efaz has got it for them.
बल्लेबाजी करने आए हैं सहबाज और ये एम्पायर का इशारा, वाइड बॉल। एफास ये अच्छी बॉल ऑफ साइड यॉर्कर कराने का प्रयास था, वहीं पे एक मिस फील्ड होती हुई, बट कोई नुकसान नहीं वहां पर, एक ही रन लिया। अब स्ट्राइक पर है अक्षय।
It's very important to stay alert when you are in the middle of the ground. You have an opportunity to convert a single into double. Nonetheless, Efaz.
एक काउ कॉर्नर पे घुमाया और ये कैच में सोता हुआ 4 रन की तरफ।
That's a dropped opportunity. Om Prakash doesn't make mistakes in the field. This is the rare occurrence that we've just seen. How costly this drop will be. Akshay Survase gets a life. Will he be able to take advantage of it? Full ball played in the air towards third man. It doesn't go to the fielder. Goes on the bounce. Single converted by Akshay. That's the end of the 6th over, after which the score is 66 for 4. Six overs are gone. We are waiting for the last over of the innings now. Akshay Survase, will he try to score 16 more runs, 14 more runs in this over and take the score up to 80? Or will VK be able to keep it down? The scoreboard is 66 for 4 after 6 overs.
बॉलिंग की
Vaibhav Kharche on the attack. Sorry.
वैभव की अगली बॉल और ये लाइन से से दूर जाते हुए एम्पायर का इशारा वाइड बॉल। इसी के साथ स्कोर में इजाफा होता हुआ 67 रन्स। वैभव की अगली बॉल अक्षय को, और ये लॉग ऑन की तरफ घुमा दिया, 1 रन।
It has gone quiet since the time the wicket has fallen. We haven't seen any maximum coming in. Last 4 opportunities, 5 opportunities, Sunny and Akshay has. This one is the maximum. Played over sweeper cover for 6 runs, maximum coming in. Sweeper cover नहीं, sorry. Sweeper था वो. थोड़ा adrenaline में बोलते हैं, adrenaline में. Long one निकला ना, ये कैसा long one निकला. Mid wicket तिकडे. ये sweeper है, sweeper. हाँ, cow corner. VK pulls out in his run up. Will be going again. And he changes the side as well. Comes over the wicket now. VK to Sunny. Sunny has just smacked one. And he goes for another one, gets a leading edge. Chaitanya Kulkarni coming under it. Picks it up. That's a wicket falling. 6 under wicket. Vaibhav Kache, right on the money. Picking up the wicket for his team in the last over. One 6 considered, 1 wicket picked up. This is going like a roller coaster. And Sadiq joins this roller coaster now. Akshay is waiting on the non-striking end. Last 3 deliveries of this innings to go. 74 for 5. Full ball played on the covers. Bhushan picks it up, throws it back to the keeper. Single given. Akshay, who's better set on the crease, is on the attack now.
अब इस पारी की लास्ट 2 बॉल बची हैं, देखते हैं कहां तक लक्ष्य देते हैं। वैभव की अगली बॉल अक्षय को, एक रन से संतुष्ट करना पड़ेगा। लेग साइड की तरफ खेला था, वहां पे अच्छी फील्डिंग देवेश की तरफ से। इस पारी की आखिरी बॉल,
In the air, travels the distance. What a finish. What a finish by Sadiq to this inning. He ends it with a banging 6 on the long off side. And the scoreboard reaches 82 for 5 in 7 overs.
अब ये डीएमएस कॉन्करर्स को अगर ये मैच जीतना है तो 83 रन का टारगेट मिला है।
That's the end of the first innings between KP11 and DMS Conquerors. The big hitters of the tournament into a fiery, feisty encounter. DMS Conquerors will need to score 83 runs in their quota of 7 overs if they want to book their slot into the semi-finals. KP11 will be restricting them from reaching that score if they want to be in the semi-finals. We will go live with the chase in just few minutes time. The players are catching the drink break, much required. This has got a little bit hot without any sun out here.
सात ओवर में 82 रन 5 विकेट के लॉस पर KP11 ने टारगेट सेट किया है। अगर डीएमएस कॉन्करर्स को टारगेट दिया है 83 रन्स का। स्कोर कार्ड इस तरह है, 8 बॉलों में 18 रन प्रथमेश ने बनाए हैं 2 छक्के और 1 चौके की मदद से। वहीं तेजस ने 16 बॉलों में 33 रन 5 लंबे छक्के मारे हैं। और अक्षय सुरवा से 8 बॉलों में 13 रन। और वहीं सनी केपी जो उन्होंने बनाए हैं 3 बॉलों में 7 रन। सादिक ने 2 बॉलों में 7 रन, एक एक छक्का लगाया है।
Tejas Ahiwale was the highest scorer of that innings, scoring 33 of 16 with the help of 5 sixes, and the most successful bowler for DMS Conquerors, Raviraj Sapa, gave away only 14 runs, picked up a wicket. Dheeraj Goswami was brilliant in the field as well, 2 overs, 14 runs without any wicket. Umpires are saying we need to start the match as fast as we can so that it doesn't get dark. So KP11, please take the field. The batsmen are already there down. And this is how they will go and set the field now. What a treat for everybody who's present here on the cricket ground of Embassy Tech Zone. The last innings of the top 10s of KP Big Bash Cricket League 2026. We had started this tournament on 19 January 2026, and now on 4th of Feb, this is the second last day of the tournament. Tomorrow, the final will take place at 4 o'clock. Coming back onto the ground, Mansa is on the strike for DMS Conquerors. First ball, dot ball. Full toss ball. Slight misfield. No risking for single there. Good call. Ankita is on the ball for KP11. Half volley. Played straight to the fielder. Another dot ball. Both the teams should be happy with that. Short ball. Outside off. Picked up by keeper. Another dot ball. Good start by Ankita. Once again, she gets a bat on the ball, plays it in the gap, goes for a quick single, and yes, she completes that single. That single will bring Payal on strike now to face the last delivery of the first over. Short ball, doesn't get a bat on it, but very successfully defended the wicket there. So that's the end of the first over. Chaitanya Kulkarni will take strike for DMS Conquerors and Raviraj Sapar will be on the non-striking end. Entire KP11 discussing in the middle of the crease what should be their strategy. Whether we need to speed it up, guys. If it gets dark, it will not be good for either of the teams. 6 overs of gameplay remaining in this day now. But let me assure you, these 6 overs will be the best 6 overs that you will watch in a long time.
स्ट्राइक पे है चैतन्य, बॉलिंग पे हैं अक्षय और नॉन स्ट्राइक पर हैं रविराज। अक्षय अपने ओवर की पहली बॉल करते हुए 6 रन के लिए।
Chaitanya has made his intention very clear. There is not going to be any break. It starts with a 6.
ये लेग साइड की तरफ खेल दिया, एक और छक्का।
A short ball treated very well to get 6 out of that one. Akshay will go again, third time in this over. One more shot, one more 6. Hit over the cow corner for maximum. What a start for Chaitanya Kulkarni. What a start for DMS Conquerors. 6, 6 and 6 of the first 3 deliveries. High in the air, travels the distance over the long on for another 6. This is 4th 6 of the over. Scintillating start to the chase here. This is exactly what was expected out of Chaitanya from DMS Conquerors, and he is delivering it to the best of his capabilities. 4 balls bowled in the innings, 4 banging 6s hit over the top of each fielder. Nobody has any opportunity. In the air, will that be taken? Yes, it is.
इसी के साथ बड़ा झटका लगता हुआ।
That was a brilliant effort into the field.
क्लियर आउट है।
That's the fall of very important wicket, Chaitanya Kulkarni.
बड़ा झटका लगता हुआ टीएमएस कॉन्करर्स को। चैतन्य के रूप ने उन्होंने 4 लंबे गगनचुंबी छक्के मारे थे। बैटिंग पे आए देवेश पाटिल। ये ऐसे किया है ना, ऐसे ऐसे किया क्या सर?
That fall of wicket brings Devesh Patil on crease, and the first ball that he faces, he sends that packing over the mid wicket for 6 runs. The scoreboard moves to 33 after 2 overs, and DMS Conquerors require 50 runs in 30 balls to win this encounter. Aditya Vaidya will be on the ball to ensure that it doesn't happen. Aditya to Raviraj, full toss ball on the offside, plates in the cover, just for a single, gives it back to Devesh.
इसी के साथ एक चौका आता हुआ कीपर के पीछे के साइड। लेग साइड की तरफ खेल दिया, 4 रन। और ये हवा में बॉल जाती हुई सीधा कमेंट्री बॉक्स पर, 6 रन। स्कोर जा पहुंचा 54 रन 3 विकेट के लॉस पर। 2.5 ओवर्स में देवेश पाटिल 5 बॉल में 26 रन बना के खेल रहे हैं, 3 छक्के और 2 चौके की मदद से। और इसी के साथ वाइड बॉल।
$28 required or 25 now. That goes in the air. There's a fielder under it. That's taken. Very important wicket. Devesh was going all bonkers in the field there. Scored 26 of just 6 deliveries with the help of 3 sixes and 2 fours. He has played his very important cameo, got his team into a very close distance of the win. Devesh Patil.
24 बॉल में 28 रन चाहिए जीतने के लिए डीएमएस कॉन्करर्स को। 3 ओवर में 55 रन, 4 विकेट लॉस।
Three overs gone, only 3 overs gone, and it's 55 already. DMS Conquerors are cruising with the run rate of 18.33, and the required rate is only at 7 per over. Raviraj Sabur, in this entire thrashing that is going on, Raviraj has got an opportunity to play only 1 ball. Chaitanya and Devesh have fired like crazy here. Got the team to 55. Amit will be on the ball now, going round the wicket to Raviraj. That's in the air. There's no fielder that can catch it. So that's 6 more. The target reduced by 6 more runs. Only 22 required of 23 now. We have just witnessed some crazy hitting, and it just continues with every batsman who goes out in the crease from DMS Conquerors. They are conquering their spot into the semi-final. An attempt to play the switch hit, couldn't get a connection to that, and will not be called wide because the stance was changed to left-hander and the ball was not out of the line. So that is a dot ball. DMS will not be much worried with that dot ball though. It does come as a relief for KP11. In the air, very high in the air, Tejas runs behind the ball and he doesn't make any mistake, catches that. Is there still some life left in this match, in this innings? The wickets are falling at particular interval now. Raviraj Sapar goes back and Dheeraj Goswami, the star with the ball, will try his hand with the bat now. It's 22 required of 22 deliveries. It's getting interesting. Equal opportunity for both the teams. It's only the game of who will hold their nerves. Amit, who's got just one success right now, will bowl to Dheeraj. And Dheeraj plays that in the air. Like I said, every batsman goes in the crease, smashes the ball out for the six. Over pitch ball, Dheeraj cleared his front leg and then smacked it over sweeper for another maximum. Loud and loud cheers going on from the crowds of DMS Conquerors for their fantastic performer of the day, Dheeraj Goswami, ladies and gentlemen. And Amit will change his side and will come over the wicket to Dheeraj now. Once again in the air, there's a fielder under it. Akshay Survase will not make a mistake. 6 and out. Once again, Amit Kispota. What exactly is on his mind? Gives away a 6, picks up a wicket. Gives away a 6, picks up a wicket. What is the next ball that is going to bring? And is the captain of DMS Conquerors, Omi, who's walking out. The score is 67 for 6. 67 for 6. 16 runs required in 19 deliveries. 16 runs required for 19 deliveries. Amit will be on the last ball to the captain of DMS Conquerors, Om Prakash Mishra. Pulls out of the attack on the captain's instructions. Tejas wants to take a final look at the field before the last ball is bowled. Slight change in the field. One extra player being put on the onside.
ओम प्रकाश स्ट्राइक पर और अमित बॉलिंग करते हुए और ये पहली ही बोल्ड इसी के साथ एक बड़ा झटका लगता हुआ.
Clean bowled. That is clean bowled by Amit Kispota, a man who had just emerged with a golden hand here. He's picked up 3 massive wickets in this over. A man who came as a surprise for everyone. Amit Kispota, ladies and gentlemen, remember the name. 3 big wickets. First Raviraj Sapar, then Dheeraj Goswami, and then Om Prakash Mishra. 3 wickets in quick succession will take the scoreboard to 67 of 7. This match has got just more interesting. 16 runs required of 18 deliveries, only 3 wickets left in the field now. The momentum has suddenly shifted towards KP11, who has made a very strong comeback into this match by picking up 3 wickets in that 4th over. The dramatic over that we just saw. 3 overs, there was only firing going on. Sixes and fours coming on from every corner of the ground, and suddenly a man named Amit Kispota brings a change in the momentum. Akshay Surva said the strike bowler will come back on the attack now. F.R. Sheikh plays that in the covers for 4 runs. Outside of delivery, that is what Akshay wanted to deliver, but F.R. just proved that he is a little bit better than that. Gets a fantastic piece of the bat on that ball and gets another boundary. The target now reduced to 12 runs of 17 deliveries. 12 runs from 17 deliveries. KP11 needs one more dramatic over here. Akshay being proven a little bit expensive in this spell. Second ball in the air, there's a fielder under it. No, there's no one. That falls for 4. One bounce over the rope. The bowling is being done outside off. The fielding is set for onside. This is the result that you will get. There's a big gaps between 2 fielders here. And ball runs for a boundary very quickly. F.R. Sheikh delivering for DMS Conquerors. And Akshay Survase will change the side and he will come over the wicket to F.R. now in an attempt to stop this carnage that is going on. Right into the block hole. That is on the money. That is what is required by KP11. The score is 75 for 7. Last 3 wickets remaining. Last 8 runs to be scored in last 15 deliveries. That's a dot ball. 3 more balls to go in this over. Will there be more drama? Another block hole. What an execution. What a fantastic piece of bowling by Akshay. What a fantastic comeback after those 2 boundaries that he leaked in the first 2 balls of the over. He will be questioning himself for those 2 boundaries now. But he's got 2 more deliveries to deliver. This one's little bit short. Once again played in the gap. There's a fielder. He couldn't get to the ball. Lousy attempt in the field. Costing 4 runs to KP11. And probably their spot in the semi-final as well. The score moves to 79 of 7. Only 4 runs required now to win this match. And DMS Conquerors will book their slot in the semi-finals. KP11 needs magic here. Will Amit Kispota get another opportunity to create the magic he just created in last over? Or will this be over here as well? We will see. Akshay Surase on the last delivery of his spell to F.R. Sheikh. F.R. would like to close this in this over itself. Played straight to the bowler, only a dot ball. So that is the end of the over. From Akshay Survase, very expensive 2 overs, 42 runs leaked in his 2 overs. A very big shock for KP11. The strike bowler of KP11 leaking 42 runs, never going to help you to win this match. And now, who will be bowling the last over? It will be Shailesh Prajapati who will be on the strike. We are waiting for the next bowler. There are 12 balls remaining in this match, but there are only 4 runs remaining for KP11 to protect. This has been fantastic encounter, roller coaster going up and down for both the teams. We have heard the waves of noises coming from each part, and now the KP11 crowd suddenly has some fire in them. Came too late, I believe. Shailesh Prajapati will be facing Amit Kispota. 4 runs required to win. Which way does this encounter go? Now the field is 5 on the off, 4 on the on. One fielder close to the pitch. Shailesh plays that in the air, goes for a single. Akshay comes on the ball quickly. Gets a single. This single brings the target 3 runs away now for DMS Conquerors. 3 runs, 11 balls. FR Sheikh on the strike, doesn't need to do anything because Amit has bowled a no ball and has conceded a free hit. 2 runs required now without any fear of losing any wicket. Will this be the end of the match? Only time will tell. Brilliant, brilliant. Of no use. This is a free hit. This is a free hit. No wicket there. Everybody's pumped in the ground right now. Only if this ball would have bowled before. Full toss, played towards long off. Sunny comes on the ball, gives away a single, and the match is tied now. The scores are level. 1 run required to win this match. 9 good balls will have to be bowled by KP11 if they want to turn this around. Last ball of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow we will meet once again in the semi-finals at 10 o'clock in the morning. Before that, let me bring this ball live to you. Last time in the day,